Here for 5 minutes and then I'm going to go somewhere else. Hi guys. We like yeah. Okay. Hi guys. Today the kids did testing, school testing, homeschool for the homeschool program. We did testing today. And I want to talk about the provisions. Mama, turn that down. I want to talk about the provisions that they had for Williams. So this Williams has 5 days to do his English testing. 5 whole days. Instead of doing it in one day, he has 5 days. I thought to share that because just in case you need to know something like that, to ask for it if the school is not telling you. Maybe it's something you have to ask for. If your child who's on the autism spectrum needs extra time, extra time or extra help to do their testing, there's provision for that. So, like I said, Williams has 5 days to do his English instead of one day. He can break it up. Just do it for maybe 15, 20 minutes, stop, the next day come back and do it again. So they have that provision. When I first heard it, I'm like, wow, really? He has 5 days to do a test that he's supposed to do for one day, which is good because, especially for him, English is tough for him. Reading and comprehension, not all of English. He's very good with things like words and opposites or spellings, but when it comes to reading and comprehension, that's hard for him. So the school made provision for him to use 5 days to do that testing. So if your kid who's on the spectrum has difficulties with testing, that's something you want to talk to the school about so that they give provisions for them. What? What?
I'm thirsty.
You're thirsty. What should I do? You want to drink me?
I will never drink you.
You want to drink me?
No, I will
You're
never.
thirsty. What should I do?
Water for me.
I should get water for you. It's your So you don't know where to get cup. You don't know where to get water. Anyway, as I was saying,
Mom,
before I
I
was
your face.
interrupted, get away from my face.
But I want to get your face.
So, you know what, guys? Let me take this somewhere else. Well, let's get your water. I get thirsty.
Thank you.
So anyway, as I was saying, so they gave Wells the provision to do it 5 days instead of one day. But what happened today was just math. And what happened was his teacher, because the teachers stay online with them, right? So his teacher saw that, I think she saw that he was getting tired or something. And then she said, oh, you can take a break. And then Wells just took a break. And I'm like, Wells, this is math. You don't need a break for math. Just focus and do the work. English, I know you need a break. So it depends on your child. Some autistic kids are good with English and writing, but they're terrible at math. So for them, it would be math that they will give them provision for. They will give them more days or stuff like that. Another thing that they do for Williams, because he needs help with English, is they let the thing read to him. So he doesn't have to read the text. He can choose the option for the text to read to him. So he just listens to the comprehension and then starts to answer his questions. And then another thing is for writing, he doesn't have to write on a piece of paper. He can actually use speech to write. Like he can tell the computer what to write in terms of writing. So they have that provision as well. So I'm just letting you guys know that they have all of these provisions for our children on the autism spectrum, so that we can utilize these different provisions to get them to perform at their best, right? Because if you force, say for instance, you force Williams to do a whole English test in a day, after like say 20 minutes, he's tuned out. You're not getting the best from him. Even if he knows the answer, he's not reading it. He's not. So it's not really his best performance, right? But if you put that provision in place where he does it for 20 minutes, he takes a break, or he comes back the next day and does it again, then you're getting the best out of him, which is what they want at the end of the day. But anyway, the teacher was telling him take a break from math, and I was like, no, he doesn't need a break. So you don't want to overdo it where you're giving them too much. Like you know your own child, you know where they need help. But if you give them too much, like my Williams, if you give him too much too much leeway, he's gonna take it. Like when teacher said take a break, he was like, hey, yeah, I'll take a break. But this is math, and I know you don't need to take a break, Wells. So that's what I said to him. You don't need to take a break. English, I understand, but you don't need to take a break for math. So if your autistic child is the kind that is lazy, like my own, and will take a break when they give him a break, I think he gets it from me because I'm lazy too. But if it's the kind that is lazy, and some kids are, your autistic child might even be the type that is not like that. Because my Zeta, even though Zeta is not autistic, but Zeta, if you tell Zeta take a break, she'll be like, no, I just want to get this done and over with, you know. So your autistic child might be that type of person who wants to get it done and over with. So depending on your child. So for Williams, he's lazy. If you tell him take a break, he's going to take a break. So just know what's best for your child and then put provisions in place for it. So like I said, if your school is not telling you about those provisions, ask them for it because they might have it and you just don't know. So if your child needs the extra help, extra time with their testing, go ahead and ask your school for those extra times or extra provisions, whether it's the thing reading it to them or whether it's them typing instead of writing, stuff like that. They have all those provisions that you can ask for. So go ahead and ask for it if you need it. Anyway, that's what this video is about. You guys take care. Thank you so much for tuning in and thank you for liking and go ahead and subscribe and all of that good stuff. All right, bye-bye.